Hello guys, now we are going to start auditing an automated environment. In this video we are going to provide a lot of mnemonic code, a lot of tricks which will be helpful to write in your examination. Many of the students leave this chapter, but this is very much a scoring chapter in your examination. Now let's revise. What do you mean by automated environment? Automated environment means it basically refers to business environment where the process, operation, accounting and even decision are carried out by using computer system. Like its mnemonic code is business environment is PODA for computer system, P for process, operation, accounting and decision. Two, which is known as a information system also and information technology system also. Nowadays it is very common to see computer system being used in the almost every type of business. So if definition comes in your examination, then what you are going to write? Business environment is the process, operation, accounting and even decision are carried out by using computer system, which is known as information system or information technology system. And what are the key areas of an automated environment? I will note here it's 5-star question. 5-star question which have not asked in recent examination. So in your attempt it's very much important. What are the key feature of an automated environment? Its keyword is LIC flash. LIC flash. Here for ability to process large volume of transaction, integration between business operation, I for integration between business operation, C for connectivity and networking capability, F for enable faster business operation, here for provide latest information, S for better security and control, H for less prone to human error. So what is the keyword for key feature of an automated environment? LIC flash. Here for ability to process large volume of transaction, I for integration between business operation, C for connectivity and networking capability, F for enable faster business operation, L for ability to process large volume of transaction, A for accuracy in data processing and computation, S for better security and control, S for less prone to human errors. I am repeating it 2 times or 3 times because I have to make sit in your mind so that you are going to write in the examination hall. So once more, what are the key feature of an automated environment? Its mnemonic code is LIC flash. L for it is the ability to process large volume transaction. Then it is the integration between business operation. C for it provides the connectivity and networking capability. F for it enable the faster business operation. It is the accuracy in data processing and computation, and it provides better security and control. It is less prone to human error. So these are the key feature of an automated environment. Now let's go. What are the relevance of IT in an audit? It is helpful for computation and calculation which are carried out. It is helpful for accounting entries are posted automatically. In business policy and procedure, including internal control, are applied automatically. Report used in business are produced from system. Other user access and security are controlled by assigning system roles to user. For example, segregation of duty can be enforced effectively. So if it have benefit, then there is also some risks also. In an audit of financial system, the primary focus is around those risks that are relevant to financial reporting. However, there would be no non-audit assurance engagement that auditor may be involved, wherein the area of focus could include those IT risks relevant to company policy and business operation in an addition to financial reporting issues, right? Now what are the some situations in which IT will be relevant in an audit? How IT will be helpful for auditor? Then its mnemonic code is PVR में शेष तो लगाना है, PVR में शेष तो लगाना है, PVR cinema. It's one of the cinema in Bollywood. PVR में शेष तो लगाना है, PVR में शेष मतलब एजुकेशन शेष, सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन शेष वो लगाना है. P for what do you mean by P for company policy compliance. It will be helpful for auditor in IT to check the company policy compliance. Company policy, first of all, PVR P, company policy compliance. Then V, volume of transaction are high in insurance, banking, and railway ticketing. It will be helpful for auditor to audit in where the volume of transaction is high. So B for volume of transaction are of high. R for regulatory requirement, Companies Act 2013, IFC IT Act 2008. It is helpful for regulatory requirement like Companies Act 2013, IFC IT Act 2008. And C for complexity of transaction has increased because multiple system and network of system have been increased. Complexity of transaction has increased. E4 increases efficiency and effectiveness of audit. It increases efficiency and effectiveness of audit. And yes, required by Indian and international standard. It is required by Indian and standard audit. And another yes for increased use of system and application software in business. और हे का एच ले लेना है. It means high tech nature of business, telecom, e-commerce. It is complex business. It's very large volume. In per day transaction there is huge tremendous transaction. So it is helpful for high tech nature of business. Once again, if question asks you how IT is helpful for auditor, then mnemonic code is PVR में शेष तो लगाना है. P for company policy, B for volume transaction are high, R for regulatory requirement, Companies Act 2013, IFC IT Act 2008, PVR में शेष. C for complexity of transaction has increased. E for increased efficiency and effectiveness of audit. Yes for increased use of system and application software in business. Yes for required by Indian and international standard ISO, PSI, DSS, ESA 315, SOC, ISAE. These are some situations which is helpful for auditor in IT environment, right? Now if this question is also very much important for exam point of view, how understanding and documenting automated environment help the auditor. Then given here is some point which are given below that auditor should consider to obtain an understanding of the company automated environment. Its mnemonic code is A, IPL paid version. A, IPL paid version. A for architecture. Which type of architecture is used? Is it desktop based, or it is client server based, or it is web application, or it is cloud based? Which type of architecture is used? A, I for what type of information system being used, one or more application system and what they are. P for their purpose in financial and non-financial data. L for location, where location of IT system, is it local or is it globally. IPL. P for paid version. P for another P, what does it stand, what their purpose is it financial purpose or non-financial purpose, right? A for outsource activities for IT maintenance and support. And I for interface within system. In case of multiple system, it act as interface within the system. And D for this is enough for to jot down in your examination, right? What are the key point? Once again, what are the key point that auditor should consider to obtain an understanding of company in automated environment or IPL paid version? A for which architecture is used, which information system being used. P for which for which purpose data information system is used. Therefore, where the system had been located, is it in locally or globally. P for key, who are the key person using the system. A for what are the outsourced activity, is it for IT maintenance and support. Another I for which information system being used, one or more application system and what they are. These are some of the points to understand for exam point of view, right? Now let's move on. What are the some risks for understanding of IT system and automated environment? What are the some risks for understanding in IT system and automated environment? Then for this I have made keyword failed. Many of our students fail in the examination, so there is some risks. And same way there is some risks also in understanding the IT system. So its keyword is failed. F for failure to make necessary changes to system or program. If it is difficult to make necessary changes to system or program, then it becomes failure to make necessary changes to system or program. A for unauthorized access to data, unauthorized access to data. I for inaccurate processing of data, processing inaccurate data, or both, right? Here for lack of adequate segregation of duties, there is no checking of one person by another, so there is some lack of adequate segregation of duties. E for excessive access or privileged access, super user. D for direct data change, backend changes. These are the some risks which you have to keep in mind while writing the answer. Failed, you need to understand failed. F for failure to make necessary changes to system or program. A for unauthorized access to system. I for inaccurate processing of data, processing inaccurate data, or both. If data is processed inaccurate, or you have provided inaccurate data, or both are the risks. Both are the risks. And L for lack of adequate segregation of duties. E for excessive access. You depend on IT system very much. That is also one of the risks. Or privileged access, super user, like key person are having privileged access. These are some risks. And D for direct data changes. If backend have direct access over the data, then there is also one of the risks, like direct data changes, backend changes. Now let's move on another topic. What is the impact of IT related risks that is on system substantive audit, control and reporting? What are the impact of IT related risks that is on system substantive audit, control and reporting? First, data which is obtained from the system may be inaccurate, so there is some of the risks. So first, we may not be able to rely on the data obtained from system where such risks exist. This means all form data, information or report that we have obtained from the system for the purpose of audit has to be thoroughly tested and corroborated for completeness and accuracy. So data may be inaccurate, so it need to be thoroughly tested and corroborated for completeness and accuracy. Second, if report is inaccurate, then we will not be able to rely on automated control, calculation, accounting procedure that are built into the application. Additional audit work may be required in this case. And third, due to regulatory requirement of auditor to report on internal financial control of a company, the audit report may have to be modified in some instances. Also, due to regulatory requirement, there is impact and risks in IT data field. So these are the impact of risks on substantive audit, control and reporting. And now what are the type of control in an automated environment? What are the type of control in an automated environment? There are three type of control. We all know: general IT control, application control, IT dependent control. In general IT control, what do you mean by general IT control? General IT control are policies and procedure. It is policy and procedure that lead to many application and support the effective functioning of application control. They apply to mainframe and in user environment. ये IT कंट्रोल ऐसा पॉलिसी एंड प्रोसीजर है जो कि एप्लीकेशन में यूज़ होता है, ठीक है. और जनरल IT कंट्रोल सिक्योरिटी ऑफ डाटा कॉमनली इंक्लूड कंट्रोल ओवर द फॉलोइंग: डाटा सेंटर एंड नेटवर्क ऑपरेशन, जब हम इंटरनेट यूज़ करते हैं तब होता है डाटा सेंटर एंड नेटवर्किंग ऑपरेशन. फिर कोई भी प्रोग्राम चेंज करना होगा तो वहाँ पर IT कंट्रोल का दिक्कत आ सकता है. एक्सेस सिक्योरिटी में कब आ सकता है? जब आप टर्न ऑन कंप्यूटर करते हो, पासवर्ड वगैरह एंटर करते हो. और फिर एप्लीकेशन सिस्टम एक्विजिशन डेवलपमेंट एंड मेंटेनेंस, जब आप क्रोम वगैरह यूज़ करते हो, एप्लीकेशन सिस्टम एक्विजिशन डेवलपमेंट एंड मेंटेनेंस. सो दिस आर द सम IT कंट्रोल जनरली implemented to mitigate the IT specified risks and applied commonly across through multiple IT system. Now we need to move on further topic: data center and network operation. What is its objective? To ensure the production system are processed to meet financial reporting objective. To ensure the production system are processed to meet financial reporting objective. What are its activities? Its activities is to manage of computer operation activities, and then it need to manage batch job, preparing batch job. How it would be managed? It will be managed by preparing, scheduling and executing. It automatically generate the report, so it need to be managed also. And backups, monitoring, storage and retention. Backup, for in need of backup also. Data center and network operation is useful for monitoring, storage and retention, and for monitoring performance like operating system, database and network, and from recovery from failure, BCP and DRP. It is useful for help desk function, recording, monitoring and tracking. It is useful for service level agreement like monitoring and compliance. It is helpful for in documentation, operation manual and service report. So what are the activities? आई हैव मेड निमोनिक्स. हेल्प डेस्क वाले बिल्कुल हेल्प नहीं करते BCPPR करने में. हेल्प डेस्क वाले, हेल्प डेस्क से आ गया हेल्प डेस्क फंक्शन, बिल्कुल भी हेल्प नहीं करते. बिल्कुल से बी से आ गया बैच जॉब्स, बी से आ गया नेक्स्ट, बी से आ गया बैकअप्स, सी से आ गया ओवरऑल मैनेजमेंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर ऑपरेशन एक्टिविटीज़, ओवरऑल मैनेजमेंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर ऑपरेशन एक्टिविटीज़. बी नेक्स्ट, बी से आ गया बैकअप, फिर अनदर पी से आ गया परफॉर्मेंस मॉनिटरिंग, फिर आर से आ गया रिकवरी फ्रॉम फेलियर. आप इतना पॉइंट याद रख सकते हो तो इट्स वेल इन डन फॉर योर एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. राइट नाउ लेट्स सी प्रोग्राम चेंज. What is its objective? To ensure the modified system continue to meet financial reporting objective. What are its activities? Its program, its process program change की request दो, then process होगा change का. Its keyword is its process program change की request दो, then process होगा change का. Why program change is necessary? To ensure that modified system continue to meet financial reporting objective. To ensure the modified system to continue to meet financial reporting objective. So program change is necessary. And its keyword is its process program change की request दो, then process होगा change का. प्रोसेस से आ गया चेंज मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस. इसमें होता है डिफिनीशन, इसमें डिफाइन होता है डिफिनीशन, रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. फिर आ गया आपका रिक्वेस्ट, चेंज रिक्वेस्ट का दो, इसमें रिकॉर्ड करना, रिकॉर्ड मैनेज एंड ट्रैक होता है. फिर मेकिंग चेंजेस, क्या चेंजेस करने में क्या नेसेसरी है, आपको एनालाइज करना पड़ता है, डिज़ाइन करना पड़ता है, फिर डेवलप करना पड़ता है. फिर टेस्ट चेंजेस, टेस्ट चेंजेस में आपको प्लान टेस्ट करना पड़ता है, केसेस वगैरह टेस्ट करना पड़ता है. फिर अप्लाई करेंगे चेंज इन प्रोडक्शन, राइट. और इफ़ वहाँ पर इमरजेंसी और माइनर चेंजेस है तो वो प्रोग्राम चेंजेस में आ जाएगा. और डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हम कर लेंगे ये सारा चेंजेस वगैरह का यूज़र और टेक्निकल मैनुअल के थ्रू. यूज़र को ट्रेनिंग देंगे. इट्स कम अंडर प्रोग्राम चेंज. नाउ कम्स अंडर एक्सेस सिक्योरिटी. What is the objective of access security? To ensure the access to program and data is authenticated and authorized to meet financial reporting objective. Access security prevent from unauthorized access, right? And what are its activities? Its keyword is dawn pass. dawn pass करेगा इस बार, dawn pass करेगा इस बार. D for data security. Access security is helpful for data security. O for operating system security. N for network security, internet network and perimeter network. P for physical security, access control and environmental control. A for application security. S for security organization and management. S for security policy and policies. Dawn pass करेगा. Access security, what are the activities? If question will be asked, then what will you write? Dawn pass will rotate in your mind, then you will easily write down D for data security, then O for operating system security, N for network security, P for physical security, A for application security, S for system organization and management, system policy and procedure, then application system acquisition, development and maintenance. How any application is acquired and developed and maintained, this we are going to discuss here. Application system acquisition, development and maintenance. What is the objective? To ensure the system are developed, configured and implemented to meet financial reporting objective. To ensure the system are developed, configured and implemented to meet financial reporting objectivity. What are its activities? It's overall It is the overall management of development activity. It initiate the project initiation, then after it analysis and design, then after it construct, and after it testing and quality assurance, then it go for data conversion, and it go, if after data conversion it go for go live decision and documentation and training. There are 8 points we have discussed. Now once again, what the application system how application system acquired, developed and maintained, what are its activities, then why application system acquired, developed and maintained, to ensure the system are developed, configured and implemented to meet financial reporting objective, objectivity. What are its activities? Its activities are overall manage of development activities. It's to initiate the any project initiation, and then its analysis and design, then its construction, then to construct any system, any application, then it go for test and quality assurance, then data is converted, data conversion, then it go for go live decision, and then documentation and training is done. Documentation is done above process, and training is given to the user, right? It is application system acquisition, development and maintenance. Now what do you mean by application control? Application control means only automated control or manual control? Incorrect. It is very important for your true and false in the exam point of view. Application control include both automated or manual control that operate at business process level, right? To ensure completeness, accuracy and integrity of data. It prevent from unauthorized user to access your application. So application control is necessary. Application control include both automated or manual control that operate at business process level, right? Now what do you mean by IT dependent control? IT dependent control are basically manual control. IT dependent control are basically manual control. It is not automated control. It is basically manual control that make use of some form of data or information or report produced from IT system and application. IT dependent control are like manual control, which is useful for generating the report, right? Due to inherent dependency on IT, effectiveness and reliability of automated application control and IT dependent control required the general IT control to be effective, right? Now this we have done. Now when testing an automated environment, what are the common methods to be observed? This is very important for exam point of view. When testing in an automated environment, some of the more common methods are as follows. We will obtain an understanding how automated transaction is processed by doing a walkthrough of one end-to-end transaction using a combination of inquiry, observation and inspection. ऑब्जर्व करेंगे प्रोसेस यूज़र कैसे प्रोसेस कर रहा है ट्रांजैक्शन को अंडर डिफरेंट सिनेरियो. इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे कॉन्फ़िगरेशन डिफाइंड इन एन एप्लीकेशन, राइट. और इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे सिस्टम लॉग टू डिटरमाइन एनी चेंज मेड सिंस लास्ट ऑडिट टेस्टिंग. इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे सिस्टम लॉग टू डिटरमाइन एनी चेंजेस मेड सिंस लास्ट ऑडिट टेस्टिंग. और इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे टेक्निकल मैनुअल है कि यूज़र मैनुअल ऑफ सिस्टम एंड एप्लीकेशन. इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे मैनुअल को ऑफ सिस्टम एंड एप्लीकेशन. फिर कैरी आउट करेंगे टेस्ट चेक, नेगेटिव टेस्टिंग एंड ऑब्जर्व करेंगे एरर मैसेज डिस्प्लेड बाय द एप्लीकेशन. कैरी आउट करेंगे टेस्ट चेक एंड ऑब्जर्व करेंगे एरर मैसेज डिस्प्लेड बाय द एप्लीकेशन, राइट. सो देर आर 6 पॉइंट व्हेन टेस्टिंग एन ऑटोमेटेड एनवायरनमेंट. सबसे पहले हम अंडरस्टैंडिंग ले लेंगे, फिर ऑब्जर्व करेंगे प्रोसेस ट्रांजैक्शन कैसे कर रहा है अंडर डिफरेंट सिनेरियो के बेसिस में. फिर एप्लीकेशन का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन देख लेंगे, इंस्पेक्ट कर लेंगे. फिर सिस्टम लॉग देख लेंगे, जैसे कि मोबाइल का लॉग होता है, कॉल लॉग होता है, वैसे ही सिस्टम में भी एक लॉग होता है टू डिटरमाइन एनी कोई भी चेंजेस वगैरह तो नहीं हुआ है सिंस लास्ट ऑडिट टेस्टिंग, राइट. फिर इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे टेक्निकल मैनुअल, इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे मैनुअल ऑफ सिस्टम एंड एप्लीकेशन, राइट. फिर करेंगे कैरी आउट टेस्ट चेक एंड ऑब्जर्व द एरर मैसेज डिस्प्लेड बाय द एप्लीकेशन, राइट. Now, how internal financial control as per regulatory requirement is necessary. What do you mean by internal financial control? Internal financial control basically refer to the policy and procedure put in place by company for ensuring reliability of financial reporting, effectiveness and efficiency of operation, compliance with applicable laws and regulation, safeguarding of asset, prevention and detection of fraud. how internal financial control are required for a regulatory requirement. The term internal financial control basically refers to the policy and procedure put in place by companies for ensuring reliability of financial financial reporting, for effectiveness and efficiency of operation, for compliance with applicable laws and regulation, and for safeguarding of asset, and for preventing and detecting of frauds, prevention and detection of fraud. Right. Now we come ahead. What do you mean by data analytics for audit? Today, in today's world, data is the new oil. We have to keep in mind, in today's world, data is the new oil. So data analytic is a combination of process, tools and technique that are used to tap vast amount of electronic data to obtain meaningful information. What do you mean by data analytic? Data analytic is the combination of process, tools and technique which are used to tap vast amount of electronic data to obtain meaningful information. Right. So data analytics means combination of process, tools and technique that are used to tap vast amount of electronic data to obtain meaningful information. Right. Now, data analytics can be used in testing of electronic data and data residing in IT system using spreadsheet and specialized audit tools through IDEA ACL to perform the following. डाटा एनालिटिक कैसे यूज़ होता है? डाटा एनालिटिक यूज़ होता है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिकॉर्ड एंड डाटा रिसाइडिंग इन आईटी सिस्टम को टेस्ट करने में बाय किस चीज़ से? यूजिंग स्प्रेडशीट लाइक एमएस एक्सेल हो गया, स्पेशलाइज्ड ऑडिट टूल आइडिया हो गया, एसीएल हो गया, ये सब सॉफ्टवेयर हो गया और टूल्स हो गया टू परफॉर्म द फॉलोइंग. सबसे पहले चेक करेंगे completeness of data and population that is used in either test of control or substantive audit test. फिर सेलेक्ट करेंगे ऑडिट सैंपल, रैंडम सैम्पलिंग एंड सिस्टमेटिक सैम्पलिंग. फिर रिकम्प्यूटेशन ऑफ बैलेंस वगैरह रिकम्प्यूट करेंगे. फिर मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन वगैरह रीपरफॉर्म करेंगे जैसे कि डिप्रिसिएशन, बैंक इंटरेस्ट का, और जर्नल एंट्रीज करेंगे फॉर ये से 240. व्हाट इज़ ये से 240? इट इज़ यूजफुल फॉर प्रिवेंटिंग एंड डिटेक्टिंग ऑफ फ्रॉड. राइट. सो एंड फॉर फ्रॉड इन्वेस्टिगेशन, इवेल्युएटिंग इम्पैक्ट ऑफ कंट्रोल डिफिशिएंसी. इसका कीवर्ड है कंप्लीट जेवी का एनालिसिस तो नहीं कर पाएंगे, सैंपल बेसिस पे ही परफॉर्मेंस एंड रिकम्प्यूटेंसिंग कर लो. अगर कोई भी डिफिशिएंसी मिली तो फ्रॉड मान लेंगे. कंप्लीट जीबी का एनालिसिस तो नहीं कर पाएंगे, सैंपल बेसिस पे ही परफॉर्मेंस एंड रिकम्प्यूटेंशन कर लो. अगर कोई भी डिफिशिएंसी मिली तो फ्रॉड मान लेंगे. Check completeness of data and population that is used in either test of control or substantive audit test. Selection of audit sample, random selection, random sampling or systematic sampling, recomputation of balance, reperformance of mathematical calculation, analysis of journal entries as required by ESA 240, fraud investigating, evaluating impact of control deficiencies. Now let's move further. What are points to be considered while reporting when you get certain finding and exception in IT system? What are points to be considered while reporting when you get certain finding and exception in IT system? Then we have to consider some of the points. Here are those. Are there any weakness in IT control? We need to check, are there any weakness in IT control and what are the impact of this weakness on overall audit. Then we need to report deficiency to management in internal control memo or management letter. Right. We need to check, are there any weakness in IT control, what is the impact of this weakness and overall audit, then report deficiency to management, internal control memo or management letter. Right. Now listen, and फिर communicate in writing any significant deficiency to those charged with governance. Right. There are 4 points in while to be considered while reporting when you get certain finding and exception in an automated environment. Right. Are there any weakness in IT control? What is the impact of this weakness on overall audit? If it is so, then report deficiency to management in internal control memo or management letter. Okay. This is, guys, your revision of chapter number 6, computer assisted audit technique. We have said a lot of mnemonics, keyword to make you easy for your examination. I hope you will do great in your life. Thank you guys.